Hello, my fireflies, and welcome back to TheCyanFirefly. Really glad to have you all back with me, because today I'm going to take a look into the very twisted Binding of Isaac. Yes, Edmund Macmillan and Florin Himzel are very strange men with some interesting minds. Now, you might actually recognize Edmund Macmillan's name. He is the guy who brought us Super Meat Boy, which I did do coverage of earlier. I don't know if Team Meat had any hand in the Binding of Isaac, but Edmund himself did. Now, what is the Binding of Isaac? The Binding of Isaac is a 2D action-adventure game with shooting mechanics and some light roguelike elements in the fact that it has permanent death and the ability to grow your character as you go. Now, like I said, this game is exceedingly twisted, and the only way I can actually explain that is to just flat out show you. Now, you can pick multiple different characters. I have unlocked one for your viewing pleasure. We're actually going to pick this character. This is based off of Maid Madeline from the Bible. Yeah, the biblical Maid Madeline. This entire thing is like a parody of the story of the Binding of Isaac, Abraham's son, if any of you know your Bible all that well. Alright, now, the thing about... what? Hold on. Whoops. I must have done something funny here. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Now, you can see all the elements of the game. The controls are actually right there in front of you. It's a classic ASDW control scheme. You can attack with the arrow keys. Shift places bomb, and item is space. Now, Madeline, unlike Isaac, actually starts with an item. She gets what's called the Yum Heart. The Yum Heart can be used to regenerate some health for me. You can also see a little mini-map up in the corner, and you can see I start with no money, no bombs, or no keys, whereas Isaac starts with one of each. Now, you actually attack enemies by shooting your tears at them, which is kinda twisted. Alright, you can't shoot diagonally, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Oop. But you can kinda get a diagonal spread going on if you move up and down, because the projectile contains some of your momentum. Oh, that bomb is in the middle of a bunch of rocks. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, let's move on. Now, all these enemies are just really... whoa! Yeah, really twisted. Babies with bleeding eyes. I just backed myself into a corner. Why'd I do that? Oh. Now, every once in a while, you also get this environmental stuff to help you out, like this TNT. Explosions. Delicious. I still love that you actually cry at your enemies to hurt them. It's twisted as heck. Key. Keys can be used to unlock various things, lock doors, lock chests. Now, some of those who have played the vanilla Binding of Isaac, that is, without the Wrath of the Lamb DLC, might not know what this is. This is a sacrifice room. I can run over those spikes, like so, and if I do enough damage to myself, something like that appears. This is a gold chest. Typically, they have nice stuff in them. In this case, it's the sad onion. Haha! I am suddenly bawling. So what did that do? I'm not entirely sure. Looks like it made my attack much faster. Alright, so I'm going to use the Yum Heart to heal myself a little bit. Yes, most items do have a cosmetic effect on your character. They just make your character look so much sadder and more tragic. Whoa. Well, I'm probably gonna die. generally I get a better start than this. Madeline is actually much better at most of the other characters as far as survival goes, but it seems like there isn't a lot of good recovery items and items to help increase my survivability in general. Alright, here's a treasure room. What's that? Kamikaze. Don't like the idea of that. Let's not do that. And moving right along. Now this is a boss room. There is a boss at the end of every single level. There are several levels. Oh, this is a spider monster. Oh god. I'm really hoping Azali gets to see this later. Ah! Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh. Gotta destroy those things. Now, something else you might notice. This boss is not in the vanilla game either. This is, again, part of the Wrath of the Lamb DLC. Oh god. Spider! Oh, she is going to absolutely kick my ass. Stay away. I'm gonna cry at you. These little things that she... Oh, damn it. Well, when you die, you get one of these really condescending, hey, dear diary, today I died by this thing. I leave all the items that you got to your cat Guppy. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh. Can't believe I died in the first level. Well, let's try that again, shall we? I want to show you something a little more further. Okay, now, you can already see a difference in this than what you saw previously. There are much less spider-based enemies, and there are much less cobwebs all over the place. Oh, sorry for that. Hello, blood everywhere. Ah! This thing's kicking my butt. Ow! Well, I get a heart out of it. Holy hell. That's because there are alternate levels that spawn after you get the Wrath of the Lamb DLC. For instance, instead of the basement, you might get the cellar. Instead of the Necropolis, that's how you pronounce that word. Instead of the Necropolis, you might get the Catacombs. They contain different enemies and a slightly different environment. That's really all it is to it. Laser tears? That is the most awesome thing ever. See, I've been playing this game for about 9 hours now. Still haven't beat it, and I still run into new stuff all the time. Laser tears. Amazing. They do not apparently pierce blocks, though. Ooh. They probably go through enemies, though. I have no way of testing that at the exact moment. Make sure to destroy the poop, because you do find interesting things lying in poop every once in a while. Sometimes happens in real life, too. I'm just kidding, kids. Don't go looking for poop through poop. Now, a really interesting thing is that there are secret levels, well, secret rooms in every single level. Now, if you look up at the minimap, you'll notice that there's kind of this horseshoe shape. Now, typically, the secret level is bordered by 3 other rooms. So there are 2 possible places that the actual secret room could be. I'm hoping it's right here, because I only have 1 bomb. So you throw down the bomb, there you go. It detonates, and you gain access to the secret room, which usually contains quite a few coins for your trouble. Kill the fire. Now, here's another thing. You see that door is covered in fangs? If I walk through that door, it hurts me. But there's always a red chest in these sacrifice rooms, as they are called. So, and the red chests can contain some really nice stuff. Usually they contain troll bombs, but I always find the risk worth the reward. In this case, it's debatable. This is called the Devil Room. Now, the Devil Rooms are part of the original game. What you can do in Devil Rooms is sacrifice health to gain arguably decent buffs. I don't know what either of these do, but I do not want to sacrifice permanent health to gain them. Also, if you deny the devil enough and you have the Wrath of the Lamb DLC, you can actually end up going to what's called an Angel Room, which will give you a really decent item for free. Now, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Because, screw you, devil. I got my laser eye. I don't need you. Pew pew. Oh, Larry Jr., one of the most classic enemies of this game. He basically hails back to that old Centipede game you all know and love. Or at least I hope most of you know and love. Because it'd be a crying shame if you didn't. It does look like this attack shoots straight through enemies, so it makes it awesome for killing Larry Jr. Ugh. Way to go, we've killed him. What is that thing? I don't know, and I'm gonna get it. What did it do to my face? What is this? I don't know, but I shoot lasers a lot faster now. Holy crap. Oh, what did it do to my face? That is hilarious. Oh, jeez. Anyway, okay, so these gray hearts give you temporary health. You do not gain that health back if you lose it. Oh, I cannot... What the hell? I look crazy. I look like somebody squeezed my eyes out. Now, as you progress through levels, you get these little cutscenes that actually give you excerpts of Isaac's sad and lonely life. See, the entire story is actually that Isaac's mother is kind of insane and thinks that she's hearing a message from God and that Isaac is corrupt and must be dealt with. It's, like I said before, it's actually a parody on the whole story of the binding of Isaac by Abraham, in which Abraham sacrificed his son to prove that he was loyal to God. Alright, moving along. And please don't start a religious debate in the comments. I will probably just have to ban whoever starts that crap up, because I do not allow that stuff to happen. That means atheists hold your peace and Christians hold your peace. This is about video games, not about religion. Also, any other religions, I don't care what you are. Alright, moving along. Let's kill these weird cancer-deformed things. I'm hoping that these aren't Isaac's siblings that have also been abandoned to the cellar. That would kind of be freaky. Then again, with Edmund McMillan, you never really know. That guy is kind of twisted. Just play Super Meat Boy. You'll know exactly what I mean. Or play this. I am shooting lasers out of my face at babies with bleeding eyes. I cannot properly express just how messed up this is. I don't have the proper words in my vocabulary. Alright, the Two of Spades, what does that do? Oh, it gave me a key. Alright, I can go back to the treasure point. Actually, it gave me 2 keys. Well, I can go back to the treasure room and pick up another treasure. What's this? Roid Rage. I now move faster. And apparently shoot farther. Jesus. I am like some hell abomination combined with a cyborg. Oh my, Super Sloth. Okay, now people who've played the original game will remember that you can fight the 7 Deadly Sins. Well, in the Wrath DLC, occasionally you run into more powerful forms of them, like Super Sloth. Super Sloth spits out a bunch of spiders rather than those worm things and throws 2 gigantic acid bombs at me. Oh my god! Must get out of the way here. The good thing about these rooms is that you generally get something really nice for killing him. He cannot touch me. I guess that's because of Roid Rage. I am moving incredibly fast. God, this game is messed up. Oh dear. Die. Oh. That was crazy. What's this do? Bob's Curse. +5 poison bombs. Oh dear. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, let's go into the money room. Oh, I don't have enough. The compass is actually one of the coolest things you can get in the game because it gives you a rough location of where all the special rooms are. It's actually a really nice thing to have. Alright, I'm gonna go and try to find the secret room in a few moments. Wah! Oh yes, these things. See, these things can actually jump through fire and gain a buff for it. It's kind of ridiculous. They start doing more ah! Something you also might notice is that this one's colored differently from the others. Every room has a chance to spawn a more powerful version of any given enemy. And that was an example of a more powerful version. Alright, let's find the secret room. And it just so happens to be right there. Normally they have coins. What's this? My Little Unicorn. I have no idea what this does. Kind of want to figure it out. Let's use it on the boss. Gemini! That is disturbing. Oh! Looks like a parasitic twin. What the heck? What? 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 What was that? What? That was amazing! I am keeping that! That is amazing! Oh, that tickled me! I turned into Rhino from Marvel Comics. That was oh boy. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't want to show you 2 more of this game's secrets because this is a game you really need to experience for yourself, as you clearly just saw there. So as we go through the deeper level here, this has been Lyiat with the TheCyanFirefly. I really hope you enjoyed this episode because I know damn well I enjoyed making it. Oh, that was crazy. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and do subscribe to our channel if you think we are worth it. Oh my, now I'm getting my butt kicked. Make sure to leave commentary on what you thought was good, and make sure to leave commentary about what you thought was bad as well. But for now, this has been Lyiat with the TheCyanFirefly. I will catch you all next time. Assuming I can pry myself away from the insanity that is this game. Later, guys.